Well, chip giants ASML and TSMC can disable their chip-making machines in the event that China invades Taiwan. That is according to reporting from Bloomberg.
The Taiwanese chip giant TSMC and Dutch machine supplier ASML stand at the forefront of a high-stakes game of control and countermeasures. According to sources reported by Bloomberg, these companies possess the capability to disable their cutting-edge chip-making equipment, a safeguard that may prove critical in turbulent times. Moreover, amidst growing international tensions, the U.S. has imposed strict regulations preventing the export of their most sophisticated technology to Chinese manufacturers, aiming to stem the tide of technological progress that might otherwise bolster a rival's capabilities. What might the implications of these measures be for the global tech industry, and how could they reshape the geopolitical landscape? Stay connected as we dissect the significant repercussions of this technological face-off. ASML holding in Taiwan's semiconductor manufacturing company, TSMC, possess methods to render the planet's most advanced chip fabrication equipment inoperative should China launch an invasion of Taiwan, as per individuals knowledgeable about the situation. Privately, officials from the U.S. government have communicated apprehensions to both Dutch and Taiwanese authorities regarding potential scenarios if Chinese aggression were to evolve into an assault on the island, which plays a pivotal role in manufacturing the majority of the globe's cutting-edge semiconductors. According to two sources who spoke on condition of anonymity, ASML provided reassurance to officials regarding its capability to remotely deactivate the machines during discussions with the Dutch government concerning the threat, as stated by two additional sources. Moreover, it was disclosed that the Netherlands has conducted simulations to evaluate potential invasion scenarios for a more comprehensive risk assessment. Spokespersons for ASML, TSMC, and the Dutch Ministry of Economic Affairs and Climate Policy declined to provide comments. Requests for comments from spokespersons of the White House National Security Council, U.S. Department of Defense, and U.S. Department of Commerce via email remained unanswered. The remote shutdown capability pertains specifically to the extreme ultraviolet or EUV machines produced by ASML, based in the Netherlands, a key technology in the semiconductor industry. TSMC, ASML's largest customer, heavily relies on these machines. EUV machines utilize high-frequency light waves to fabricate the smallest microchip transistors currently possible, enabling the production of chips with applications in artificial intelligence and sensitive military uses. Approximately the size of a city bus, an EUV machine requires regular maintenance and updates. As part of this maintenance protocol, ASML has the ability to remotely initiate a shutdown, effectively acting as a kill switch, according to sources who spoke anonymously. ASML, headquartered in Veldhoven, is the sole manufacturer of these machines, each of which carries a price tag of over 200 million euros, or 217 million US dollars. ASML's technology has consistently been under government scrutiny, with interventions aimed at safeguarding it from unauthorized access. For example, the Netherlands has imposed restrictions preventing ASML from selling extreme ultraviolet machines to China due to concerns from the U.S. that such sales could potentially provide China with a competitive advantage in the global semiconductor competition. At the urging of the U.S., the Dutch government initiated a halt on the export of ASML's second most advanced chip fabrication machines earlier this year. Even before the implementation of this export ban, U.S. officials had requested ASML to cancel certain previously arranged shipments to Chinese clients, as reported by Bloomberg News. The company anticipates that up to 15% of this year's sales to China will be impacted by the recent export control measures. There are indications that these restrictions may have been implemented too late to impede Chinese progress. According to a report by Bloomberg News in October, Huawei Technologies managed to produce a smartphone comparable to Apple's iPhone using chips manufactured with older ASML printers, in conjunction with tools from two U.S. suppliers. Beijing has prioritized achieving technological self-reliance, with government support backing Huawei's endeavors to enhance domestic chip design and production capabilities. The geopolitical impact of semiconductor control extends beyond mere business implications, touching on national security interests across the globe. With Taiwan accounting for such a significant portion of the world's semiconductor production, any disruption could lead to widespread shortages affecting everything from consumer electronics to military hardware. This underscores the strategic importance of Taiwan's semiconductor industry, not only to the U.S. and China, but also to global technological stability and progress. The technological arms race is also driving significant investments in other countries, aiming to enhance their semiconductor capabilities. Nations like South Korea, Japan, and several European countries are intensifying efforts to secure their own supply chains by investing heavily in advanced semiconductor production facilities. This global shift towards semiconductor self-sufficiency marks a new era in tech nationalism, where countries vie for independence from dominant suppliers and seek to mitigate risks associated with geopolitical tensions. China has persistently asserted its territorial claim over Taiwan, considering it part of its sovereign territory. President Xi Jinping has advocated for reunification, while also not excluding the possibility of military intervention. The country has been significantly bolstering its military and nuclear capabilities, reaching levels not witnessed since World War II. In March, a senior U.S. admiral testified that China is preparing to potentially invade Taiwan by 2027. In April 2024, the U.S. Congress authorized $8 billion in aid to bolster Taiwan's defenses. Additionally, the Biden administration is seeking to strengthen semiconductor manufacturing within the United States, pledging $39 billion in grants to chip manufacturers to mitigate potential disruptions in the supply chain. The significance of these initiatives is substantial, considering that approximately 90% of the world's most advanced chips are produced in Taiwan. On May 20, Taiwan inaugurated Lai Ching-te as president in this crucial global semiconductor hub, a move that Beijing has labeled as elevating an instigator of war to power. The development of the EUV machine has propelled ASML into becoming Europe's most valuable tech stock, boasting a market capitalization surpassing $370 billion, which is more than double that of its client, Intel. Since their inception in 2016, ASML has delivered over 200 of these machines to clients outside of China, with TSMC acquiring more of them than any other chip manufacturer. EUV machines necessitate frequent maintenance, and without spare parts from ASML, they quickly become inoperable, according to sources. Maintenance of EUVs on-site presents a challenge due to their location in clean rooms, requiring engineers to wear specialized suits to prevent contamination. ASML offers certain customers joint service contracts, enabling them to perform some routine maintenance themselves, thereby granting clients such as TSMC access to their own machine systems. ASML asserts that it cannot access its customers' proprietary data. In an interview with CNN, TSMC chairman Mark Liu suggested that any attempt to invade Taiwan would result in his company's chip-making machines being rendered inoperative. Liu stated that TSMC cannot be controlled by force and suggested that in the event of a military invasion, the TSMC factory would likely become non-operational. As we've seen, the control over semiconductor technology is not just a matter of industrial competitiveness, but a strategic lever in global politics, with implications that can reshape economies and influence international relations. What steps do you think nations should take to secure their technological futures in this high-stakes environment? Feel free to share your thoughts and perspectives in the comments section below. Don't forget to become a part of the Revel Discovery community by hitting that subscribe button to stay informed about the latest technological advancements and innovations. Explore endless tech possibilities for an exciting future.